High school athletes can now earn money from endorsements, social media content, and even personal appearances.
Yeah, the Ohio High School Athletic Association approved a new emergency bylaw making it legal. Local 12's Christian Hauser is here to explain the rules. Christian.
This all came about so quickly due to a lawsuit filed against the State Athletic Association, but it was an eventuality. After all, Ohio is the 45th state to implement a name, image, likeness policy for high school student athletes, but it has a few key differences from other programs that leaders say are better for students and their schools.
Member schools voted last week on the emergency measure. Tim Streed with the OHSAA says the association asked members to vote yes on the proposal.
Because it did allow NIL to a certain extent, but it had guardrails in place too. It had limitations, and that's what we felt was appropriate.
It was more than a 3-to-1 margin of schools voting in favor of the measure. Now, this change comes after a Dayton area student filed a lawsuit against the OHSAA for preventing student athletes from capitalizing on their name, image, and likeness, or NIL. Street says that they would have lost that court battle, so the change was needed. The policy allows students to earn money. They can only do so on their own time, and they can't use their uniform or school name or property as part of the deal.
This is truly personal branding rights is another phrase we use with this. So this is entirely a student athlete, his or her personal NIL with a company to endorse that product.
Street says there's one critical difference between the Ohio policy compared to college NIL rules.
Schools cannot pay athletes directly, and that's one of the biggest differences between high school NIL and college NIL, where at the college level, universities do pay the student athletes directly, not permitted at the high school level in Ohio.
That's one of the main reasons Lakota West High School Athletic Director Scott Kaufman says he's in favor of the measure.
Guardrails that the OHSAA has put in place, which is why we voted for it, even though we're against NIL, is the aspects of this should not become just that money grab that schools can just go out and find kids.
This referendum was passed as an emergency, so it is in effect now, meaning that athletes can sign deals today and start making money. Now, Ohio joins Kentucky as well as 43 other states to now allow students to capitalize off their name, image, and likeness. Indiana is the only local state that prohibits students making money through NIL. I'm Christian Hauser. Back to you.
Interesting stuff, Christian. Thank you. The State Athletic Association had its first vote on allowing NIL back in 2022. It failed that first go-around because it was still relatively new. NIL had only been in the college world for about a year and a half, so again, very new stuff.